Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and this is Mrs. Summers Budgets. This video is going to be my paycheck budget for the first week of April, which is April 6th through the 12th for us. We did get our federal tax return, and we also have some rollover from March. So this first week is going to be income heavy, but we are going to be rolling over quite a bit of it to cover us for expenses we're going to have for the rest of the month. So first things first, let's do the income. My husband's the only one that gets paid this week. He got paid $1,300. We rolled over $1,081.04, and our tax return was $9,978. So that is a total of $12,359.04. So what I'm going to try and do for April to help us get a little more money for a debt snowball is do the roundup challenge. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers do it on their channel, and I think it would be an easy and I don't do any challenges, no savings challenges, no debt challenges. I just pay what I can pay based on my budget. So I think it'll be an easy way to ease myself into trying to challenge our budget to help us get more for debt payments. So I didn't do it for our income, but for all of our expenses, I'm going to round up to the nearest dollar and move the change over to another account and make a debt snowball payment with that. So at the end of every week when I do my closeout, you guys will see how much change we had that we rounded up to be able to make a debt snowball payment. Of course, it's going to be like $5 a week, but every little bit helps. I also, on a side note, I said to myself the other day, I need to check into all of these credit cards we have and see when the promotional period ends. So as I was logging on and checking our promotional balances, I found out that our ViStar card, for some reason, I don't know why, I guess I did several balance transfers on it, several small balance transfers right after each other. So I have 5 promotions on one card, and they all end back to back to back. So just to kind of summarize it, between now and May 5th, about $25,000 of the $30,000 that we have on our big ViStar card is going to be off of a 0% promotion. It's going to be a 13.75% interest. So I don't even want to think about how much of our payment is going to be going to interest starting at the end of May, when we do our May closeout. There's nowhere where we can move it to because all of our other cards either have a balance on them, or the cards we have that don't have a balance isn't offering us a balance transfer because our debt to income is so high, because of course we have over, what do we have now, 70, not 77 anymore, $70,000 in credit card debt. So we're able to charge on our cards, we're just not able to balance transfer on our cards. So let's go ahead and see what we're going to be paying this week with this $12,000 we have. So the first thing is my husband's cell phone payment. That's $108. Instant ink is going to come out for $427. Daycare for $140. My husband's life insurance for $35.93. His truck payment for $576. My van payment for $355. Our ViStar cards. The big one is $627 and the smaller one is $276. And we are going to make a $2,000 snowball payment to our Lois Chase credit card. The balance right now is like $55.78, so this will bring it down to like $35.78, I think. It'll be under $4,000, that's for sure. I think that is all for the bills. So 108, 427, 140, 35.93, 355, 576, 2,000, 627, and 276. 41.22.20. We're not going to do any sinking funds this week. As far as variable expenses go, for groceries, we're going to do $375. We are going to get some stock up items at Sam's Club and a grocery order from Walmart. So between the two of them, $375. We're not going to do anything for personal money. For cars, we're going to do $175. Household, we're going to do $1,300. We did just have gutters put on our house. The gentleman finished that yesterday. And oh, I got to vacuum. You guys know, if you've been here for a hot minute, that I never get any personal money. Like in the monthly budget, I do get personal money, but my husband's always the one who gets extra personal money. So this month, since we got our tax return, I got myself a vac mop, a Tenneco S3 Breeze, I think, and it just came yesterday. So so excited about it. I used it yesterday and today. So far, so good. We have vinyl, it's not planks. We don't have vinyl planks. It's like a vinyl sheet in our manufactured home. The main living areas are like one large vinyl sheet. I don't know why they started calling it vinyl. I'm not sure what the difference between that and linoleum is. I guess linoleum back in the day was kind of shiny. My floor is so dull. There's no shine to it at all. It does have like the wood look, but there's no grooves. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. There's no texture on it or anything. It's completely flat. It's smooth. It's shine free. So it's just dull and slippery. My kids run back and forth on it all the time and fall, which is not great. But yeah, I got a vac mop, which I've been wanting for a while, because it's just a lot of floor to like vacuum or sweep and then mop by hand. So we got the gutters, we got the mop, and my husband does have the skid steer listed for sale on a couple of platforms. The skid steer does need a new track. One of the tracks is broken on it, so my husband is paying $150 to have the like skid steer track air shipped from China to our house. They did offer to send it for free via, I'm not sure what it's called, on the boat. They offered to send it for free on the boat, but they said they had to wait until there was like enough stuff on the boat to send the boat. They weren't going to send it like half full, which I can understand. So he said we could either do that or we could pay $150 and they would send it air to us. So that's what we're doing. That way, whenever somebody does buy the skid steer, I keep feeling like I'm saying deer, skid steer, that we will have like a new track for them and they won't be waiting on the track. So that's the things that we plan on buying or spending our money on in the household category this week. For pets, we're gonna do $20. I do want to get Duke and Rusty some new bones. I've been looking at those like bully chews. Like if you're on Facebook, have you guys seen those bully bunches? I think they're like yak cheese chews. I was looking into them the other day. Um, have you guys used those for your dogs? I'm trying to find something that's long lasting. They're Rottweilers. They're almost a year now. So, I mean, the last bones that I bought them, they ate in one night. Like, they're just completely gone. So I'm looking for something that they can chew on for a long time. So if you guys have any recommendations for like a good long lasting bone, that will just help them as far as like their boredom goes or their urge to chew, because all of a sudden they want to chew shoes. Like I told them this today, you guys are too old for this. You're almost 11 months old. Why are you all of a sudden chewing shoes? Like I imagined you do this like when you were 5 months old, but they never had any interest in shoes. I remember giving them a pair of shoes that we weren't using anymore to let them tear up, and they didn't. Now all of a sudden, like every chance they get, they're like grabbing a shoe off the shoe rack, and I'll turn around and one of them's got a shoe. But yeah, I need some bones. So if you guys have any bone recommendations, let me know. For kids, we're going to do 200. We're going to go to the fair tomorrow. And I need to pay for my kids' summer camp registration. For medical, we're going to do $440. I have a dental bill for my kids that's on my care credit card that I need to pay for. And then for eating out, we're gonna do $62.50. There's a new diner that opened up just down the street from us. It'd be the closest place for us to eat now, instead of us having to go into like the next town. This diner is in our town, so I would say it's 15 minutes from our house. So it just opened up. Every day I drive by it on the way to take my kids to school, and it is packed. It is jumping. Like everybody's excited that we've got somewhere to eat. We do live in like rural Florida. We live in potato country. Yeah, so everyone's excited that there's a new place to eat. So we're going to try and go there tomorrow for dinner. So we're going to go to the fair during the day, and then at night we're going to try out the new diner. So how much is this? $375, $175, $1,300, $20, $200, $440, $62.50, $25.72, $25.72.50. And then we don't have anything for miscellaneous expenses this week. So let's see how much we should be rolling over. Make sure it matches what my notes say. $5,664.34, which is not what my notes say. Oh, $87 for clothes. I forgot. I did buy some clothes on my, what's it called, children's place card. My boys, like, they're growing like a weed. Does anybody else's 9-year-old wear a men's size small in like shirts and shorts? Like, he's like 120 pounds. He can pick me up. He's 9. Like, he's just growing too much. I can't. So I had to get them some shorts for summer. I got both the older boy shorts for summer, and I got the baby some pajamas. So that was $87. So let's change this miscellaneous to 87. Oh, that looks awful. Oh, 87. 12,359. 04 minus 41, 22, 20, 252, 70, 50, 87. Okay, that's better. 55, 77, 34 is what we're going to roll over into next week. Lord willing and Deep Creek don't rise, you know what I'm saying? I'm so excited for it to rain. It's supposed to rain here Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, like the next 4 days, and we just got these gutters. So I'm so excited to see how it looks with the rain, because normally we're watching like the rain pour over the side of the house, and like of course there's like a divot all around the house from where the rain like drills into the ground. So I'm so excited to see how it looks with the gutters there. I guess I'm excited to see the water pouring out of the downspout into the yard. We did get a rain chain, so we're going to get a rain barrel on the back side of our house to put the rain chain inside of, so that we can collect some of the rainwater, because that's not against the law here in Florida. I know some places you cannot collect rainwater or use rainwater, but we can and will use said resource. So okay, so that's it, y'all. This is going to be our budget for the first week of April, and I will be back next Wednesday, next Thursday, to show you guys what we actually spent our money on and how we ended up with the first week. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.